all felt that, haven't we? That peculiar shiver when you pass, like an old abandoned
Oh,
house.
yeah, the kind with those dark windows.
Exactly, like they're watching you, whispering stories. What is it about those places? It really gets under your skin.
It's a powerful archetype, isn't it?
Totally. Well, welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're not just walking past.
No, we're going inside.
We are. We're guided by this really chilling story from an Arabic horror podcast. It's called The Haunted House Escape, A Village Tale.
We two-bowled them.
Right. And our mission here is to really excavate this narrative, pull out the key details, the twists.
And maybe figure out why it works so well, what anxieties it taps into.
Exactly. What makes the story resonate, and what questions does it, leave hanging in the air for you?
And we should probably go beyond just the jump scares, right?
Yeah.
Because this isn't simply a ghost story.
No, it feels like more.
It really is. It's actually quite clever in how it builds dread, uses atmosphere, and kind of subverts what you might expect. So we can analyze those techniques, see how it plays with these big themes. Curiosity, belief.
Confronting the unknown. Okay, let's dive in.
Let's do it.
So the source sets the scene immediately. Big house, end of the village.
And crucially, everyone avoids it.
Right. They don't just dislike it. They literally walk around it, never in front. It's labeled haunted.
Yeah, the whole village agrees on this.
It just screams, stay away, doesn't it? Without saying a word.
And what's really interesting there, I think, is how the story sets up this socially reinforced terror.
Socially reinforced. How so?
Well, it's not just one person's fear. The fact that the entire community avoids it gives the house this validated malevolence before you even meet the main characters.
Okay, so the fear is already baked in by the community.
Exactly. It makes the house almost mythical. So when our protagonists decide to go in, it feels like they're not just being reckless.
They're defying generations of accepted wisdom.
Precisely. Which, immediately raises the stakes for you, the listener.
But then, of course, you have the challengers, Layla and Noor.
The only ones who supposedly know the real story.
And they come in hot with the skepticism, right? We're not scared. It's all superstitions.
That classic dismissal. It sets them apart immediately.
It feels a bit like arrogance, almost. Intellectual arrogance against folk wisdom.
It does. And while, curiosity killing the cat is standard horror fare.
Yeah, it's a staple.
Here, it feels a bit deeper. Layla and Noor represent this sort of modern disbelief crashing against something ancient, communal.
Their belief that they have the real story.
Yeah, it's not just bravery. It perfectly sets up their arc, where that certainty is just bound to be shattered.
Makes the eventual terror feel almost earned, in a way.
Like a kind of narrative justice, maybe?
So they walk right into the legend, arriving before sunset.
That perfect in-between time.
Liminal time, yeah.
Yeah.
And the door, it's open, just standing open.
Like an invitation. Or a trap.
Creepy. Inside, the air is instantly colder than outside.
That immediate sensory shift.
What do you think the story gains by hitting us with these subtle things first? The cold, the silence, that feeling of being watched.
Well, that's crucial, isn't it? The environment is the first character here.
Right.
It's using these sensory details, the cold, the silence, that eye watching them feeling, to build this intense anticipatory dread.
So it's the horror of what might happen.
Exactly. It traps them and traps you as the listener in that tense waiting state before anything actually moves or makes a sound. The grip tightens slowly.
And then the quiet breaks. Nur tries to keep up the brave face. See? There's nothing.
But Layla's already feeling it. The tension's building in her.
Then comes the first concrete event. A sound. Upstairs.
Described as if someone was calling?
The classic lure. So naturally, they decide to go up the creaking wooden stairs.
Every step just amplifying the suspense, pulling them deeper. You know they shouldn't.
You're almost yelling at them not to.
Absolutely. It's that deliberate climb into the heart of the danger.
And once they're up there, the house stops being subtle.
Pretty much immediately.
A door slams shut by itself. They're trapped.
Okay, now it's serious.
And then the writing on the wall, literally, in red,
What does it say?
go back before it's too late.
Wow. Okay. Direct command.
So what does that signify? Is the house just trying to scare them off now? Or is it something more territorial?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels less like random spooky stuff and more like a conscious entity setting a boundary.
Like it knows they're there and doesn't want them there.
Exactly. Go back. It's an enforcement. It suggests something deliberate, maybe malevolent. that knows what it's doing. It has intentions.
And those intentions become terrifyingly clear, terrifyingly physical very quickly.
How so?
Nor fills, Layla starts backing away. But then the ground opened.
The ground. Inside the house.
Yes. The floor opens up and a black hand came out from under the ground.
Whoa, okay. That's unexpected.
And it grabs Noor's leg.
From beneath the floor. That image is...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's potent.
It really is. It takes the horror from ghosts and whispers to something brutally physical right under their feet.
It totally subverts where you expect the threat to come from.
Yeah.
Not the shadows, not upstairs, but from below.
Uh-huh.
That taps into something really primal, I think. Something inescapable lurking just beneath the surface.
Makes the escape feel incredibly urgent.
Desperate. How do they get away?
Mar screams, obviously, and Layla just grabs her, pulls her with all her strength. They manage to break free, escape the house at the last moment.
Wow. Close call.
Incredibly close, but the aftermath, that might be the most astonishing part.
What happens?
The second they get outside, the house collapses.
What? Yeah, it falls down.
Completely. It fell, the source says. Literally collapsed, as if it was trying to bury them inside.
Okay, that is dramatic. So the house itself is destroyed? What do you make of that?
It feels significant, right? Not just a coincidence.
Definitely not a coincidence. It feels like the ultimate act of containment by whatever was inside.
Like it's burying its own secrets.
Exactly. Preventing anyone else from ever entering. Sealing itself off. It's erasing its own physical form.
Which almost makes the entities seem more powerful in a weird way.
It does. It solidifies the legend through its own destruction. It wasn't just haunted, it was actively malevolent and had this final, definitive act of will.
And that legend definitely sticks around. As you said, the community reinforces it. Despite the villagers apparently not believing Layla and Noor's wild story.
Which is interesting in itself. Disbelief even after the collapse.
Yeah, maybe it was too wild. But regardless, no one has gone near the house or where it was since.
The fear remains, even without the building.
And here's the really chilling detail. Some people claim they still hear Noor's scream. Repeated every night, just echoing from the ruins, I guess.
That's a powerful image. A sonic scar left on the landscape.
Yeah, it transforms it from just an event into this ongoing cautionary tale, a permanent echo of the terror.
Precisely. The physical threat is gone, but the memory, the trauma, manifested as that scream, keeps the warning alive. It cements it as myth.
So, wrapping this up, what's the takeaway from this deep dive? We've tracked this journey from, bold skepticism.
Right through to absolute visceral terror.
Culminating in this dramatic, self-destructing finale. This story from that Arabic podcast, it really shows how places can hold secrets, hold danger.
And how quickly curiosity can turn into a confrontation you're not ready for.
Yeah.
It's a really effective piece of narrative. It plays on those deep fears. Fear of the dark, sure. But also fear of ignoring wisdom, of facing something truly malevolent.
It makes you think about the line between the seen and unseen.
And what happens when you deliberately step over it.
And that final piece of advice from the original source, it really stays with you, doesn't it?
It does. It feels timeless.
If you enter an abandoned house and hear someone calling you,
go back before it's too late.
It's more than just about a spooky house, isn't it? It's about that human urge to test boundaries.
And the ancient warnings that maybe, just maybe, we should listen to. Perhaps the scariest things are the ones that don't need walls to haunt us long after